So we're here this afternoon at the AFC Football Club Stadium, and we have the pleasure to have directly Roi Alter, who is the coach of H.F.A. United, just after one of their most important games of all times, where they won actually 8-0. So, H.F.A's opinion on the game: it's the first time this formation plays. You've got for the first time on the field a pregnant woman, mostly anonymous faces that have never been seen in soccer before, and you had a glorious victory. Tell us what you think about it.
Well, yeah, it's exactly the premiere that I wished for. Indeed, we had some anonymous players and actually some players that never played football in their lives before. But I think that we really did a good job, and I'm very proud of my boys and girls, of the players.
Potentials of the team?
Well, I think we pretty much maxed out our potential today. I mean, also like some of the players are in really bad shape, and like you said, we had a pregnant woman even in the formation today. So I think we pretty much maxed out our potential today.
Best moves? Points of power? There were definitely many.
Yeah, I would say our major point of power is the ability of the players to improvise, especially since the game plan was pretty vague, I would say, and we didn't really have an opponent to refer to. So I think the players' ability to improvise and to learn how to play football as they are playing it for the first time, I think it's a very big point of power. And also the fact, to your question about the best moves, I think we had many good moves in the game. I would say again, Geraldine, who scored and also wrote a song during the game. We scored one goal in reverse. We had one part where we did everything slow motion, which I think was very impressive.
One backwards, that was definitely interesting for the audience.
Yeah, and I think we also managed to miss some penalties, which somehow kept the tension in the game, despite the fact that we were actually playing against nobody.
Definitely, definitely. Man of the match. I know it's always hard to reveal this to the coach, but there is always a man of the match.
Yeah, no, for me,
in this case.
Yeah, no, I see what you're getting at, but actually it might surprise you. My man of the match would be Nati. Our goalkeeper was very patient. He didn't have really much to do, and but when he had something to do, he really did it with a lot of dedication. For me, he is my man of the match.
I know you've won 8-0, so it was a great game, but I'm sure there have been some errors as well, some failures you've been recognizing.
No.
So you're satisfied? You can say you're satisfied for this premiere?
I'm very satisfied. I don't think we made a single error. I mean, I don't know if in the history of football you really have a match where there was no error made, nor by the coach, the manager, and also by the players. I think it was really a game for the books, and I think it will be taught in football schools for many years to come.
In fact, I'm sure you've heard this question many times, but who is the best soccer team you've ever been playing against before? Can we say this was the best time and the best team you've been playing against, since it was against nobody?
Yeah, I mean, when your opponent is invisible, it's maybe the hardest, it's the biggest challenge, I would say.
In fact, how do you feel in having played actually against nobody? I'm sure it's not as easy as it actually seems.
No, it's not easy. I mean, first of all, you have to still create a certain illusion that you are playing against someone, and that there is a kind of dialectic. Yeah, but I think
dialogue somehow anyway.
Yeah, I mean the illusion of two sides. This is it's not as simple as it sounds to maintain an illusion of both sides. But I know some people would say it's absurd for playing against nobody, but I think that if we take a good look around us, we see politicians, capitalists, etc., that are constantly playing against nobody, but still creating the illusion of two sides, of a dialectica, of a healthy process, let's call it. So I don't think it's as absurd as it may sound.
I mean, I'm sure you recognize there is naturally a strong difference from the past of soccer in general, right? This new strategy could possibly change the whole history of soccer. I mean, have the chance to maybe change its rules, its aims, its goals, its future. Do you aim for that?
No, I certainly don't aim for that. My only aim today, which is maybe one of the only political things that someone can do today, is just to have fun. This was the main purpose. Yeah, so I don't expect it to change the history of soccer at all. I mean, it's nice to have two teams. Every once in a while, someone has to tackle this problem and take one for the team, as they say, and play against nobody. You know, it's not. It's a dirty work, but someone has to do it, and us as artists, I think we should definitely do it.
Well, thank you again for your time, and congratulations for this great victory.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.